Other than hip hop, other musical styles that I prefer personally, I grew up in a household that had Motown, Stax, and Atlantic, and those were three major soul record labels in the 1960s, and that's always going to be in my blood. As of this airing, that I lost my musical godfather. That was Isaac Hayes, who I collaborated with and got a lot of mentorship from him. And he's Black Moses of Stax Records. So Stax, that's Stax. You could look up Stax Records here on YouTube. Motown, which is Berry Gordy and the movement out of Detroit. Atlantic Records, which is Ahmet Ertegun and Jerry Wexler, who also recently passed, and Nesruli Ertegun. These record labels, if you're familiar with the movie Ray, he signs to Atlantic, and Ray Charles signs to Atlantic in 1953. Know your history, and the history of music is just very inviting to me. I'm listening to so much music out of the 50s and the 40s now. Great musicians, great people that put it down. I like the blues. I like Howlett Wolf. And I like rock and roll from its very beginnings, and that's Little Richard, Chuck Berry, yeah, Elvis is included with that. Bo Diddley, who also recently passed, and all the way up to what rock is today. Then you have areas of funk, James Brown, George Clinton, Aretha Franklin, Ike and Tina Turner, Nina Simone. So to be the best hip hopper, you have to understand that hip hop, as far as musical, the DJs are an element that understand that in hip hop, it's all about the knowledge of records. Africa Bambaataa, Grandmaster Flash, and Cool DJ Herc are the holy trinity of hip hop. These people are DJs, people, and the DJs have to have full knowledge of whatever they're playing. They not only know the records and the labels, where they come from, what year. They know the musicians on top of the labels and what the songwriters have happened to do as well. And I think that's very key to know if you really thoroughly want to get into that hip hop thing, thoroughly be about it. Grand Mixer DXT, he would tell you the musicians that's on the record, and it gets no better than that. So when you say that you like music and hip hop, it's almost redundant. It's like all the musics, are embodied inside hip hop. So when you love hip hop, you love all musics.